data model. Okay, so in Salesforce, you can say consider as data model itself, it's kind of architecture. So what are the content or what are the topics it will come under it? Let's see. First one is app. App is nothing but also we can say application. Any application or any software, you should provide some name for that particular business. So ideally such a way. So here also we can say application name. Next one, tab. Each application will have menus, like you can click on any, you can take any application or anything, like where you can see the railway booking or red bus bus booking tickets or whatever you can consider. Those are you required a menus. Such a way you can say the tabs in Salesforce. In each menu connected with one database, that is called object in Salesforce. Object should have it columns. I mean to say columns and rows. In Salesforce terms, we can say fields. Fields as you can consider as columns. Rows as you can consider as data. Here you can also say records. Record or data. Both are same. And each record page, or you can say record page itself, you can say a page layout. Each record there are certain places record the same record, you have a small one field which is going to differentiate, that is called record type. So these are the main topics in Salesforce. Okay. So maybe there are a couple of people are pretty new for here. So before going to explain each point of here, let me explain few more basic concepts about cloud computing. So what is basically cloud computing? Salesforce is a cloud technology, cloud we are saying. Okay, what is cloud computing? So cloud is nothing but it is internet. In our IT terms, we can say cloud is nothing but it is a internet. Computing is nothing but it is calculating. Okay, so cloud computing is over the internet, you are calculating, you are performing some operations, that is called cloud computing. So what are the services we will get it through the cloud computing? Ideally we have SaaS, yes, there are different other, but in Salesforce things you can consider these three are the main important things. What is this SaaS and PaaS and IaaS? SaaS is nothing but software as a services. You can example, you can consider there are like many things. WhatsApp also it's a cloud based only. Without internet you can't use WhatsApp. Facebook. Likewise in Salesforce also one kind of cloud based softwares they have provided. For example, in Salesforce, once you log in Salesforce, you can find a sales application, marketing application, service application, call center. There are many things you can find. These all things are SaaS. SaaS is nothing but they have already developed some software. You directly install it in your system and use it. That is called SaaS. Then what is PaaS? PaaS is nothing but platform as a service. So in here, what is we have? Platform as a service, we can in Salesforce personally provided for us to, what is basically platform as a service? You can build an application, any kind of these kind of applications which you want to your own. You require some platform. Those platform also you can use over the internet and use and build such applications. That is called platform. In Salesforce, we can say develop environment or those all things. Like ideally, we can say force.com is called PaaS, platform as a service. Here you can write a coding, whatever building, implementation, all the things you can do from the PaaS, platform as a service. By default, Salesforce is provided a feature called software. You can customize existing one, or also you can build your own. That is called platform as a service. Now, what is IaaS? IaaS is nothing but infrastructure. Infrastructure in the sense, ideally in our previous, like before cloud technologies, you can consider any software you need to install in your personal laptop or PC, and platform you should install. There are different environment softwares you need to install. You need to operating systems you need to install. There are many things you need to install. Again, these all the installation softwares will be consume some space in your system. After that, you are building some application that is also required to store some space in your system. Again, this need to be migrate into the cloud. That is also need to be stored somewhere as a data. These all the things are taken care by the Salesforce. Means infrastructure or memory is taken care by the Salesforce. We don't need to bother about it. Okay, these are the three services which is doing by the cloud computing. See here, you can see that this is only the Salesforce. Don't think that only Salesforce which does these all the things. Facebook can do, Google can do, Google is providing Gmail, Google Drive. There are many features they are providing. Such a way they are also as a cloud technologies only. In other software system, like as a Salesforce, other ecosystem like Azure technology, AWS technology, Zoho. There are many n number of things we have. So those all the things are considered, we can say, cloud technologies only. Okay, what are clouds? What kind of clouds we have? Okay, we have type of clouds. We have a public in the sense you directly use it. Private, it is like very secured one. You can say defense or government things are very sensitive information, they will provide a private. There are certain places required hybrid. But these are all the things we can say, different types of the clouds. Which is public is nothing but it just directly you can use it. There is no security, doesn't require much security on it. There are private, which is huge security, completely security. It should under control into the government or the whomsoever the people. Hybrid, it's like here and there are certain data need to be maintained privately, certain data you want to maintain it publicly. So of course every data will be controlled into under the security only, but public in the sense this will be stored under the Salesforce infrastructure. This will be stored into they will come to the Salesforce company will goes to the company who are looking for the private place. The servers are all the things are established into in their personal place. For example, NASA, this company is providing, Salesforce is providing to the services in NASA. So what it will go, they will go to their NASA office and they will set up their servers over there. Ideally, Salesforce itself taking care of all the servers, but if they insisted to the private servers, then they will maintain into their system. Hybrid is like something like some little bit something is private, something is public. Till that everybody is clear what is cloud computing, what are the services, what are type of the clouds we have, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, since we are learning about Salesforce, so Salesforce also cloud technology. It is introduced in or invented, or you can say it is 1999 by Mark Benioff. This fellow is the CEO of Salesforce now, entire the world. Initially, these people are started a concept called CRM. In IT sector, main huge sectors or huge modules we can say CRM, ERP, HRM. These are things that I mostly hear about it, but huge role is placing these only. But this ERP is nothing but before developing any software, rather than to say software or product, you can say ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. Okay, if you want to build some certain softwares, for example, Dell laptops, they have got a contract from Google. Like we need one lakh laptops from you with high configurations and all the latest version. Do that and send us. Then what did these people do? Dell people, they will start planning how many days we have, how many people required, what are the material required. Those are all the plan they required to do. Those are the plan which you can maintain from the ERP softwares. Okay. CRM is nothing but after you develop a product that need to be sent or it should come to the market and sell that product. That is called CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Salesforce is initially targeted CRM. Initially, I mean, when they started in company, Salesforce company, they targeted CRM. CRM in the sense Customer Relationship Management. And this is what. ERP is like enterprise resource planning. HRM is like human resource planning, human resource management. Like that, we have a couple different names. Okay. Now this is the Salesforce basic little history about it. Now come to the Salesforce admin. We have a data model. In that data model is the first concept. If you say in that we have a multiple child concept or sub concepts. So if you just think about it, you are trying to build some software. That software you will consider as some name, like you are started your own company or you started something, your some application. That application ideally you will have one idea, one business plan, or some motto will be there. For that you will keep it as some name called anything. You can see, or in our real time, we might aware of it. There are many things like it. So for example, booking the bus in India, we have a red bus, right? This is an idea only. This idea they built it in a software that is called the red bus. Okay, app is nothing but application. That application you can say red bus. Similarly, you can see that there are many applications. We have WhatsApp. It's like an idea only, right? It is a messaging software. It is booking ticket online booking platform. Okay, so there are each one have their own independent nature. So here we can consider those only. So tab is nothing but UI menus, test menus. There nothing will be. Object is nothing but each menu should connected with one database that is called table. You can say Salesforce or Excel format. You can Excel. You just consider as everything in Excel. Then you can say object is nothing but table. Fields are nothing but columns. Records are nothing but rows. In Salesforce terms, records are nothing but it's rows. Layouts like UI component. Record type is nothing but the record itself you define into the two ways. That's it. So let's go a little detailed way of each point in Salesforce. If you want to go each detailed way, what you required a Salesforce login. So to get Salesforce login, we need to create account, practice account or something that is called, you can say, you can go developer.salesforce.com sign up. So when you use this URL, click this and enter, it will come like this. Here you need to provide same like how you created a Facebook. Similarly, you need to provide all the details. This username should be similar like in a mail only, like your name or your company name .com something, whatever. It should be unique. It should not be anywhere into the in previously. So it should be completely new. Once you submit it, you will get it as a link. Then password setup and all you need to do. Okay. Once you done this, now you have to log in like login.salesforce.com. This is the link. You should use it to log in. Once you click this and all, you will get like this. So what you have to provide here, you can provide the name or whatever, which is mostly about you. Just a second, I will have. Supporting. So for now, I'm not going to modify anything. So I will log in with anything. That's fine. Guys, if you people are already created, please provide your logins. I can use it now for the testing. Or else I can create new one. It's okay. So once you log in, right, this environment, you can see whatever you are able to see now. This is called platform setup, where you can develop. Okay. So here you can see this. This is the app or icon or a logo for that software, whichever you have. These are all things we can consider. Let's go for the first application. If this is app launcher, if you click sales something, you will go sales application. You just select, this is apps. Under that you can find these many apps. Just select app, sales app. If you select sales app, then you can see these are so many things over here. See. So if you see, by default, Salesforce itself, they are providing multiple applications. You can, if you click here, you can find the list of applications: surveys, marketing, community, sales console, content, sales for charter, service console. These all the things are by default, they are provided. This is I created for the POC, but other than this, all the things are provided by the Salesforce only. Okay. Each application has their own intention, its meaning. You can use it. Like we can talk in detail way. For now, you just target about sales application. In the sales application, in our discussion previously, we have Salesforce itself by default provides certain softwares. software SaaS is we have, right? So sales, marketing, service, and all. In the sales application, it has some meaning like it what you have to do and all it will be, you can say. So we'll detail, we can discuss a little later on, but let's try to understand. This is app launcher. This is application name. You can say here is a sales. These are all the things, or you can say the tabs, menus by default. If you click opportunity, it will open related opportunity. If you click lead, it will related to. So these are all the things, are you can say the tabs. Each tab is connected with object in a backend that you can't see it now, but it will be connected in a backend. Okay, this is the tab. You can say this is the view. What way you want to see the list view? You can say list view. In the list, you can see only all open leads. You want to see my unread leads. Such a way, these are all the things you can say leads. Okay, now in these leads, you can find so much of records. Here you can see the format you can consider as a. Are you not feel like in Excel? It is Excel only, right? This is the column names. On the down, you can see these all the data rows. You can say the records or data. So we can say these are our Excel format or Excel. Can we? Hello.
Yeah.
We can write.
Yeah.
So if you open any record, this is for example, I open Boxer or something, this record, you can see the detail. This page, it's a, you can say record detail page layout or record detail page. Okay. In this record, you can see that these are the records and all these are the things. These are in the right side. These are the sections you should have. This is activity. These are the tabs you can have it and all. These are all the basic things which is by default it provided. We can understand how we can change it and all. But this is the record detail page. In this record detail page, what are the things you want to see here in this UI control you can do from the page layout. In the record itself, you want to check it, the type of the record that you can do using the record type. We'll discuss in detail. So this is app launcher. This is application. These are all the things are tabs. Okay. Each tab is connected with object. In that object, have a list of the data. Okay. This is called Salesforce data model. Theoretically. Clear, everyone?
Okay.
Sana.
Okay. Now let's try to understand here a few more things which you can see here. There are many things like left side. Here, whomsoever the person is logged in, those profile you can see over here. You can go settings. You can see that this profile details and all. This guy uses details. You can log out also from this. And also you can switch into the classic mode. Ideally, Salesforce it started from the classic environment. After certain progress, their Salesforce was provided. It is developed or moved into the next versions. That is called Lightning. Lightning we can say it's kind of flexible for the device to device that user interface look wise. If you click this switch to classic, that UI you can see that's a little different way. This is what initially they developed. Later on, it just moved into different manner. But yeah, this is what initially they have built it. This is the application section as sales, service, marketing, app launcher, community sites, and all these all things. So if you select sales, it will come all the tabs which is you can see in the Lightning only. The same thing. Again, setup, help menu, the details of the profile, and these all things you can still see is there also. You can still click this, it will redirect into the Lightning. If I click this, it will be shows whatever this is home page. If you select the leads, you can see the lead detail page. Okay. Let me redirect to the Lightning. So this is for the menu or the details section, or you can click settings. You can see here what is the things and all about setting. That what is the user, what details and all you can see. Okay, this user, whatever the notifications, if for example he has to do some task and all those notifications, you will get it here. Or guidelines, you can see some guidelines also you are getting. So those are all the things notifications you will find over here. And this here you can click setup. It will redirect into the actual platform implementation. So in here you can develop your own applications accordingly. When you log in also, by default you can see this environment only. When you click this setup also, you will go for there only. See, this is a setup environment. Okay, we'll talk in detail way. Here you can see that sales help. Here you can see help section. There, like, help is nothing but by default they will have so much of guide, so much of information where you can learn the new things and all those. All the details you will get from here. You will get support. You will get learn documents. You will get it. You will get a number of resources over here. Those are all the things you will get it from here. Help. This is you can see that some paths, like you directly select keep it as some learning resource process. There you can click that one, it will redirect into the learning process. So these are all the details it will give in detail way. This is like you might keep it some global actions, like global actions in the sense, if you click this one and you can directly create a record rather than to go and create task and all, you do that directly from here itself. Okay, and there are few things you can keep it as a favorite, that those favorites will be listed over here. These are the sections which you can say these are you can say these are the all the icons is the meaning for each one. Now this is what is this? This is, you can say, global search. Global search in the sense, from globally you can search the values from here. Or you want to target special object and you can try to search it out, you can still search. This, if there is a data, you will get it like this. So it means that it is globally, it is searching something. Okay, if you search some different object and still you are searching something, let's see what there is no data at all. So globally which you want to target and you selected all and try to search it out, then see it is there in account. And contact is a referred account value only, so that it is listed in contact also from here, because account data is referring these two values. Okay, such a way you can get it search the related all, wherever this keyword is there in every object, it will search and give the result to us. So anything I missed it to tell? Okay, theoretically and login and all the UI things, that is only in detail of the each implementation we'll discuss in later on. So till now, if you people have any doubts about it, let me know. Hello. I mean, to creating apps and all, I will tell you tomorrow onwards. But for now, at least what you required, you people have do some task, small task like tomorrow. For tomorrow, create a login credentials for Salesforce org, log in into it and see the tabs. just observe that the processor, observe that UI, and that's a fair enough. No need to do so much difficulty right away. Okay, anything you
Can you
required?
please
Like,
repeat it once?
sorry.
Can you please repeat once? I can't
So
understand.
I
The
just
last like
looking for just second, Anuja. You need to create a developer org to yourself. Okay, I was show you right how to create it.
yes.
You have to create it and log in and see that the UI, these are the things and menus, what are things, and I'll do whatever you want to do. Just log in and export the your hands with this navigation.
Yeah, for the login, actually, we should require the company. No, actually, I'm right now. I'm a
Hmm.
housewife. No, how
Yeah,
to
yeah.
create
Just a
company?
name, yeah. They won't worried
Ah,
about you written something. You written
yeah, yeah,
Google, Microsoft, anything is fine.
yeah. Okay.
Anna,
Hmm.
once please repeat IAS.
Okay.
I cannot understand.
Okay. See, IaaS is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Means you have a phone, right? In the phone, you might have a memory card, correct?
Yes.
So that memory card is storing some data into it. If you are trying to store more than that, it won't be stable, right? It won't be able
Uh,
to handle it. So that data, such a way, Salesforce itself, they will maintain, they will keep your data into the somewhere else server.
okay.
So this infrastructure as a service they are maintaining, they'll provide as for us based on the payment. They will pay to us. Means I am using Salesforce. I am going to pay for them. Then they will give it to the server locations to us.
Uh, okay,
Such a
Anna.
way. Mm,
Okay, Anna. Thank you.
mm, mm. Sarupa, you have anything question? Nothing.
No, I'm good with.
Okay, guys. Then we'll catch you tomorrow. Then, if anything.
Vikas, you have any questions?
No, 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 I don't have.
Okay. Okay. Vikas, like if everyone went, no, just stay for 5 minutes. We'll discuss with the trainer.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Please leave if you want to leave it.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
Mm.
Thank you.